Hey guys, this is Jam of JamOnline.ph, and today we're gonna unbox and take a closer look on the OPPO R17 Pro. So this is the latest smartphone from OPPO, and no, this isn't the first R series in the Philippines. It's been a while since we've seen an R series smartphone here in our country, and it's really exciting that we have the R17 Pro. Well, because it does have a lot of cool features. So first of all, let's talk about the specifications of the R17 Pro. So the OPPO R17 Pro comes with an 8GB of RAM, a 6.4-inch water drop display. It's a full HD plus AMOLED display, and of course we got a Snapdragon 710 processor, 128 gigs of internal storage, and of course there's a triple lens camera, which is one of the best features about the smartphone. We got a 12 megapixel camera, 20 megapixel camera, and TOF 3D camera, and of course a 25 megapixel front camera. We will talk about that later on. And of course we got an under display fingerprint scanner, a 2x 1850 milliamperes of battery. We will talk about that later again. And then there's the Super VOOC flash charge and a USB type C. It's also running on Android 8.1 with ColorOS 5.2. So yeah, basically that's the specifications of the OPPO R17 Pro. So what are we waiting for? So let's unbox and let's take a closer look on the smartphone. Ladies and gentlemen, we got here the OPPO R17 Pro. You already know the specifications. So let's unbox the smartphone. So as you can see here, it's a really big box. And I really like the colors of the R17 Pro. So we got here the Radiant Mist color. So this is the OPPO R17 Pro. So we got the dual SIM card slot over here, as you can see here, and a fingerprint location, which is located here. Okay, so I'm gonna place it over here. I'm gonna turn it on the side. There we go, on. Then of course we got here the basic things that we need on a smartphone. So first we got here the pin for the card tray. We got the important information guide. Probably only a few of you would read that one. And we got here a blue jelly case. Surprisingly, it's blue, not a clear jelly case. So we got here the earphones, and inside the earphones is actually the USB type C cable with the support Super VOOC flash charge. Repeat, Super VOOC flash charge, not just VOOC flash charge. It's faster than your smartphones with just VOOC flash charging. And surprisingly, OPPO uses a USB Type-C earphones instead of a 3.5mm headphone jack. But yeah, I believe they used that one because we do not have an included headphone jack on the box, surprisingly. And then of course we got here the flash charger, the Super VOOC flash charger, and it supports 10 volts 5 amperes max for the Super VOOC flash charge. That's really awesome. So you already need this one's an orange port, orange cable, and this orange USB type C port for you to support that Super VOOC flash charge. And I mean you can only use it on the R17 Pro, and I believe the Lamborghini edition of the OPPO Find X. So what are we waiting for? So let's check out what's inside the OPPO R17 Pro. So ladies and gentlemen, we got here the OPPO R17 Pro and Radiant Mist. So as you can see here, we got a Radiant color, and you could actually see the gradient of this one. And damn, it is really good. It's really awesome, and I really like the gradient color of this one. So you can see it's shimmering, it's shining, and it's really reflecting depending on the light. I really love the look of this one. Not just that, I also love the feel of this one. This one is made up of glass. They call it a 3D misted glass, I believe. So it's really cool, really solid, and really premium to hold that. However, it's a little bit slippery to me, so I am suggesting that you use the included jelly case on the OPPO R17 Pro. We also got here the triple lens camera at the back, in which one of them is a time of flight 3D sensing camera. Basically, that is the depth sensor of the camera, and it's really accurate. It's faster than most depth sensors. And also got here another 20 megapixel camera, which is really cool. And of course, the main camera. So yeah, you see here the camera of the smartphone, you've seen the back of the smartphone, but have you seen this one? So this is a protruding camera. This one is a really thick camera, but Oppo needs that for because the Oppo R17 Pro has a really large sensor. What does that mean? Basically, you could expect a better camera shots on this one compared to other smartphones with smaller sensors. So yeah, I've actually used this one earlier, and I'm really amazed with the R17 Pro. I'm gonna show that to you later on. But first, let's talk about the design. So below we got here the USB-C. There's no headphone jack inside, but we do got here the SIM card tray. On the left we got here the volume rocker. On the right we got here the power button. So it's really amazing that we got a violet color here, on the other side it's blue because of the gradient color of this one. So I hope that you could see that well, and I really like the colors of this one. Anyway, we got here the water drop display. As you can see here, it's really similar to the Oppo F9. We got a really similar look to the Oppo F9, but once you see the back, it's really cool. So basically that's the water drop display. We got a full HD plus display over here, and it's quite bright and really vivid. I really like the colors of this one thanks to the AMOLED display. I like the color reproduction of the display of the smartphone. So yeah, you can see here the applications on the smartphone, and swiping to the right from the home screen, you see basically the assistant. Basically you can see the quick functions, weather, steps tracker, and everything. Maybe you could edit that one if you wanted to. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of the smart assistant. And then we got here the home screen that doesn't have an app drawer. So if you've used the Oppo F9 before, this one is really similar. We got the photos tools here. I've already installed some applications, but I'm gonna get into that once we review the smartphone. But for now, you can see here basically the things that you need. The music party. So okay, so you could create your own speakers as long as you use music party on several smartphones, on Oppo smartphones. You got a game space. Okay, so there we go. Sorry. So game space, basically the game launcher of the smartphone, the phone manager, the theme store. It's the basic things that you see on Oppo smartphone. So yeah, basically that's the Oppo R17 Pro software. So let's check out the camera. So the camera is well, little near to the Find X. Again, we got a triple lens camera for different functionalities. So we got panorama video, so it can record up to 4K, but I will not record to 4K. So you can also do slow motion video quality if you wanted to. So we got photo here. You can do 2x zooming, maybe thanks to the one of the triple lens camera. Anyway, we got the portrait mode in here, so we got different lighting. I'm gonna show you some of my shots earlier. So we got the night mode. By the way, the night mode is really awesome because it is capable of handheld night mode. So the R17 Pro can also do that. Then, oh sorry, and of course we got here the stickers. So if you're a fan of stickers, so let's see here. There we go. So we got the I believe the emoji. So similar to that. So we got these feature on this one, similar to the Oppo Find X. Anyway, let's check out some of the shots that I took using the smartphone. So I took this one earlier today. As you can see here, the depth sensing of the smartphone really works. The colors are really well. However, this one is too bright because of the lighting. So I'm gonna show you this one instead. This one is on auto mode. You can see here, it really works. The colors are on point. I like the colors of this one. It isn't the best camera that I've seen, but it's really fast. It can shoot really fast. So this one is actually a selfie. If you're following me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, this one is actually shot on the Oppo R17 Pro. So you can see here that the details are really on point. The bokeh is really on point. The portrait mode of the smartphone is really good. You can see here the bokeh over here. This is my face. You can see here the details were actually captured, and despite the low light environment, this one is really well. It's kind of blue because the lights are facing to my face. It's really bluish. Anyway, you can see here another shot. This one is the auto mode. Really cool, really sharp. You can see the details over here. And then, of course, we got here the night mode. This one is what I'm talking about. So this is the night mode of the smartphone. So the night mode, this one is a handheld night mode. It's similar to the P20 Pro, the P20, the Mate 20, Mate 20 Pro, Nova 3. So we do have a night handheld shots now. So it's really cool because you get to see things that you don't normally see on a camera at night. So I still believe that this isn't the best one that I've seen. So this one lacks some details, but yeah, it's really nice that you've seen a night mode on a smartphone. Yeah, there we go. This one's really good. So you can see that the lights are really brightening, are really shining on this one. The colors, the night colors are really popping out. So it's actually dark in there, but the R17 Pro was able to capture that. That's why they have the tagline "Seize the Night." So this one's a shot of my brother. So this one's on bokeh mode. So as you can see here, this one's really cool. It's on point. It's actually almost on point. So yeah, I really like the bokeh or portrait mode of the R17 Pro. You can actually adjust the film light or monotone light if you wanted to. So if you're a fan of that, but no. So discard changes. So yeah, so lastly, we got here the 2x 1850 milliamperes of battery, because that is how the fast charger, the super VOOC flash charge of the smartphone works. We got two batteries inside. Basically, when you plug this one in, it charges two of the battery simultaneously instead of one. That is why it charges the battery of the smartphone faster compared to the VOOC charging, which only supports a single battery. So yeah, I guess that's it for our unboxing hands-on of the OPPO R17 Pro. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, well, now's the time to subscribe. So once again, I'm JamJamOnline.ph, and don't forget to check out the links below. So yeah, see you guys again on our next video.